Okay, so welcome back to another one. I thought I was recording this whole time, but nothing exciting has happened. I just don't want to spoil what today's project is. I have something in mind. Should be a very exciting one. Not really, but it's gonna be a big build. Hopefully, I can get it done today. We'll see. But I'm in the process of gathering resources, and I needed to repair my pickaxe. So before I did that, I enchanted some boots. Protection 4 off of the table, it's a pretty good one. And then repaired my pickaxe that was almost broken, almost all the way full. So unfortunately, I didn't notice it was not recording that, so that is gone forever. But yeah, but that's it for now. Now I need to go do all of my resource collecting, and then we'll come back and work on today's project. It's going to be a pretty exciting one. Hopefully, at least, hopefully it turns out okay. I'm kind of nervous. I had some idea of what I wanted to do in here pretty quickly. I mean, it's pretty basic. And it's surprising how small it looks compared to how long it took to dig all this out. So, I'm a little worried about how long this is going to take and if it's going to look good, but hopefully it works out all right. I'm sure it'll be amazing. So, yeah. So I will be back very soon to do that. Okay, I think I'm starting to figure out why this takes me so long to do stuff. I've been collecting resources and stuff for a while now. Probably a couple hours, but I got all this terracotta, and then you can see in my inventory, we're gonna put these in here for now, but I needed to go get some more dripstone, and so naturally I went caving a little bit and spent a long time down there and got all this stuff, which I'm not mad. I mean, it's good to have, but bring some more of this over before I take anything out of the furnace. We are ready to enchant again, so we can try that. I need to bring some diamonds over here just so I have stuff to like build armor. I can bring some sticks too. I have a whole bunch from collecting the terracotta. We have all that terracotta. I worked on this bridge a little bit because this is something I need to touch up a lot, but I wanted to make a lava farm because I've been waiting to do that for so long, but instead of using coal to mine everything, when I want coal for like torches, here's some mobs. If I want torches or anything, I want the coal, so I made one of these. It seems like it doesn't matter what it goes on top of. I'm gonna do slabs so that I can easily add them in there and it might look a little cooler. But I still need to decorate this room, which I have no idea what I want to do. And I just extended the path, wrapped it around here, and put a little staircase here. Because I needed somewhere to put the farm. And I made the lava farm because I want to smelt some cactus to make a dye for those terracotta. Oh, Depth Strider. I want that. Protection 4, Depth Strider 3. Man, I like that. So leave all that in there. I went to get the dripstone, did a whole bunch of mining. So I have all that now. I also wanted to get some cobbled deep slate. My voice is dying. I wanted to get some cobbled deep slate because I keep turning it all into regular deep slate, and I have a Silk Touch pick now, but I only got like 2 stacks. And out of curiosity, 18, 10, it does only go up to protection 4. Interesting. So we will need to combine those very, very soon. I'll put them in here because I look in here more often. But yeah, now we have lava buckets for these, which is cool. Um, and I want to put the whatchamacallit, the lava farm next to the smelter, so I'll probably end up making the smelter over there, but I still need to decide what I'm going to do for that. Yeah. We have enough to fill all these for now, at least. So I can do that and get all of this going. And as much as I hate on cobblestone, or on copper, it is nice to have. It's basically just like an XP farm. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, we still have all this to do. Found a little more gold, which will be good for the villagers. We've got a pretty good collection here. Like a stack of blocks. Should be more than we need for the apples. But yeah. So I think I should be about ready to start. But I might save it for tomorrow. It'll still be this episode, but I might give up and call it a night soon and save that for tomorrow. But figured I'd check in because I've been recording for a few hours here. So that is what I've gotten done. Very productive, if you ask me. But yeah, back to material gathering. Luckily, I shouldn't need a lot of deep slate for what we're doing, so I actually should be about ready to get started. I don't know if I'll do it now, but soon. Yeah. Okay, so I'm running along. This is the tunnel to the terracotta biome. And way back there is the portal to our base. And right here, I swore that I had seen the corner of this when I was editing. Just never noticed it. But we have what I believe is a bastion here. Which I'm not really going to mess with that right now, but that's awesome. Because we need that for netherite armor. And I did kind of start digging around a little bit underground, and I found like 2 netherite after mining out like a couple hundred blocks. So definitely not ready for that quite yet, but eventually someday we're really gonna need a bastion, so that's good to have. I don't remember if the trim or whatever template spawns in every bastion, so hopefully that one has one. But it might spawn in all of them, so we'll see. We will check that out eventually. I just need to. I have so much other stuff I need to do before I sit around and dig out netherrack for hours on end. But I'll show that real fast if you're curious. Yeah, so I did all this. That scared me. We had some piglins spawn down here, and that's what we found. Which is, it's not even that big when I look back at it, but there's a lot of mining, a lot of lava pockets to clean up. But yeah, so that's good. We do have one of those for when we need it. But meanwhile, I'm gonna go try to find some glowstone somewhere, because I kind of want some. Okay, one more round. I swear I'm making progress, but we're back at 30 again. And I did get some glowstone, almost 2 stacks. So that's good. Unbreaking. Unbreaking. Sketchy. Do legs next, I guess. Fire protection. I don't like that. I'm not ready to start a set of nether armor yet. But yeah, I'm getting so close. I'm gonna expand my lava farm a tiny bit. And then I think we're about ready to start building on this project. So prepare yourself. Alright, lava farm is kind of working here. Slowly but surely. We've got it all filled up now, so everything's just extra. And we definitely have more lava than we have things to smelt, so that's pretty cool. Still need to design the inside, figure out... Sorry, cars are loud outside. Figure out what we want to do. I think I'm finally ready to show you guys the next project. And no, it's not a staircase. And no, it's not a chest room. This needs to be the next one, because especially doing this project, I did a lot of digging, mining, and filled up a bunch of blocks again. Now, it's not done yet, obviously, but can you tell what it is? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate it, or hated it, but the more I see it, the more I'm like, alright, that looks alright. All the lighting is hidden, which is cool. I really wanted to mix green in. I tried moss blocks, but I thought they looked horrible. I still need to do the back wall, but I'm assuming I'm going to end up pushing this back a little further, because if you can't tell, these are our little villager stalls. For all of, I'm assuming it's all going to be librarians to start, but I'm thinking this hall can kind of be for different occupations. We could dig this way. It's at the same level as the villagers, which, by the way, if you haven't shown yet, we have some more. They're all full and all grown up. This guy still has his job, which I don't understand, but it's fine. But yeah, we have quite a few in here now. I think enough to get going on this, but it's at the same level, so I should be able to dig over this way and very quickly hit this. And I can just make a tunnel through here and then fill it in afterwards. Or not fill it in if I don't want to. But that does mean I don't want to dig too far that way, because I'm at the same level as the villagers and they're just a 3 tall room. So if I start replacing the ceiling and go too far, it'll show up in the floor of our base, especially if I go up an extra level like in here. So more than likely, most of it will be over on the right and then some smaller stuff on the left. But we can continue this down, have this big chamber, make it a bit longer for all the librarians, then go down a little further, a couple more blocks, so we have room for the stalls, and then have one for like, depending how many I have, we could do a smaller one of these with like all farmers, or we could do just a miscellaneous one for like farmers, fishermen, stone workers, everything else. But yeah, that's where we're at. It's coming along. It took me a long time, but I do like it. I do think it turned out pretty decent. So I think I'm pretty much ready to get going on the zombies, or the zombie villagers, and then cure them. I should have plenty of gold. Yeah, we have more than enough gold to cure them. We're going to need to make a bunch of weakness potions, but luckily we started growing our mushrooms. And actually, no, we just need like one splash potion pretty much, so. So that should be fine. And then I need to do a little research real quick and see if I can figure out how to stop them from dying during the process, because that part is not ideal. I mentioned before, I think it's mainly from them getting hit by other zombie villagers. Oh, I forgot I could enchant. Awkward. Well, we'll go do that real quick. Cause why not? But yeah. We are making progress. I kept like changing things and trying different colors and all sorts of stuff, and eventually I realized that I should just build it. I want to have different stuff. Not everything I build is going to be my favorite thing ever. I've learned I love the brown and yellow look a lot more than brown and green. But I don't think it looks that bad. I think it's good enough to keep it for a little bit, see if it grows on me, see if I hate it. Yeah. And to be honest, enchanting at this point, there's not really. I should have done the regular protection. There's not really a point because I should get my librarians going and get all of the enchantments that I could want, and then I don't need to worry about rolling the dice anymore. Which is mainly why I wanted to just stick with something pretty simple. We can get crazier and crazier builds as we go, but right now I want to get my librarians in here so I can get mending, so I don't need to worry about running out of pickaxe health, and I can get all of my protection armor. And to be honest, once we have the librarians, we're pretty much set to go fight the Ender Dragon. So I have a feeling that'll be coming very soon. Definitely don't want to wait too long to do that, because then I can get Elytra. I can get mainly a much better XP farm. It's so easy to make a nice Enderman farm, and then if I have mending, I can just repair my tools instantly, which is very good to have. So yeah, we'll probably do that very soon, but I am going to see what else I need here and probably get to work on doing the villagers. I have to decide whether I want to bring them over here and then cure them, or try to cure them over here. I need to make sure that my golems stay out of the way, because I didn't really think about it, but that's going to be the hardest part of this. Which technically I think what I'll do is destroy all the beds, because that should stop them from spawning golems, and then I can burn the golems with lava, and it shouldn't hurt my trades, at least as far as I know. I don't know if this guy, does he has basic trades. So yeah, I think I'll look it up real quick to make sure that's not going to mess everything up. But I should be able to destroy all these, and then it won't spawn more golems. So I can just burn all of them, and then try doing the zombie without having them in here, because I have a feeling it's going to be tough to get a zombie all the way over to here with them just cruising around playing bodyguard. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Making progress. It's pretty funny looking. Alright, they're very loud, but we've removed all the beds in there, so I believe they shouldn't be able to spawn more. And according to the wiki, they should not, oops, not a screenshot, they should not get mad at me for doing this, and villagers should not raise their trade prices. So, here we go, the great purging of annoying iron golems. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, folks. You will be missed. Wow. It's pretty cool looking. That's so much faster than gravel. And they're gone. And we got a bat, too. Give me the iron. Nice. So yeah, now we should be able to come infect our villagers, and hopefully they won't spawn anymore. Hopefully. Okay, it's time. Here we go. So he'll focus on me. And then we need to break line of sight. He starts going ham. Try to get a better angle. And let's watch. They shouldn't die. It's on hard. But I think if they get hit by zombie villagers, there's like a chance for it to happen. Looks like it's working. I don't see any death particles. Maybe it's just if they happen to get hit by like 2 at the same time. But there we go. We're good. It's very loud. Let's go ahead and turn this sound down a little bit. And we have our weakness potions. Can I kill this guy? No. I feel like that might not work. Let's just do it. And see if I can avoid hitting myself. I did not. Just to be safe, we'll throw both. I think that's everyone. No, I missed one. Okay. Hopefully that's everyone. Oh. You could hear me spam clicking. I think that's everybody. We got 1, 2, 3. Alright, we did it. Oh, he wants to come out. I don't want to hit anyone else. There we go. Nice. Okay, alright guys, come on. They're not the brightest. But alright, we made it. Now they're done panicking. They should be trapped. And they should be happy and giving me good trades. So now, we need to start funneling them over to our other area. Easier said than done. But yeah, that's the mission. Alright, it's pretty noisy in here, but I think we're about ready to go. We just need to get one in here. Oh, okay, that works. He's gone, and he should be right over here. Boom. Nice. Now can I do that? Hey, I can. Hello? You have a lectern. Do I need to break this? Hello? Why doesn't this work? Does he need a bed? I read that they don't need beds. Okay, well, I gotta figure that out now. I guess maybe he does. Okay, I ran away and it worked. Seems like it worked, so. Boom, Silk Touch, that's already one that I like. Now the only challenge is that I don't have like any emeralds. So we're gonna need to make a farmer. Or something so I can trade and get emeralds. I forgot about that challenge. But we should have enough to get a Silk Touch. So let's do that. Okay. So it's been a few days since I was recording. My voice been acting up and I just figured I'd get some busy work done off camera, which I don't love doing, but it was nothing super exciting, kind of just stuff that I knew I needed to do. Uh, we got a couple little projects here. So one thing I just did a few minutes ago. Oh, there's a gemstone right under this? Shining up? What? Oh, what? What are the odds of that? He spawned in the one block of water that we had here. I mean, that's cool. I guess I'll just leave him. Cool little sound. I breeded these one more time. We don't really need too much more wool. I'll probably breed some more villagers with the two that I left not zombified. But we already have a bunch of beds. I just threw some cows in here. It's not the most humane setup, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. And the reason for that is that I needed a ton of leather. You'll notice I'm growing cactus. Um, I guess I can show that first. But yeah, you can hear I still haven't moved all the villagers, but I expanded this a little bit. And I realized the main thing this is missing is I need to add some texturing, which I'm gonna do eventually. I can go through and mix some like moss or grass in here, some other type of planks or uh, bookshelves, beehives, something. But yeah, we still have this guy, the one gem Silk Touch. But I built a second area that is the same size, and in here I need to put ones that I can get emeralds from easily. So I'm thinking like some farmers because I really need to make a bone meal farm. And once I do that, I can grow like carrots and potatoes really easily with bone meal and then trade those in. I don't know if that's the most efficient way, but that's an option. Make a little basic iron farm that takes like 10 minutes, and then we could get armor, I think. We'll trade you basically an iron ingot for an emerald after being zombified, so that's a good deal. And then you can throw in like I don't remember which one's which, but there's one you can trade zombie flesh for emeralds. You can trade clay. If I get an efficiency shovel, we can farm a bunch of clay. Uh, but yeah, so we need to get all that going before I do this because every time I bring one in, if I like the trade, you have to make that first trade to lock it in so they don't ever lose this, and that usually means going through a lot of emeralds. So that's what I've been working on down here. That's why the cacti are here. Fancy cactuses. It was for all this dye to build this area. And then the other project, I have like under here started something that shouldn't be horribly hard to guess. If you can tell what it is, then you win a big prize, but I'll leave this as a surprise for next episode. And then the big one that I did that's pretty much done is the one that we really need, a chest room. I didn't record it because I mean, it's really basic stuff. I need to add some details, but yeah, it's not that big of an area, just one little circle, but obviously I can expand this out if I want to. But this is so much wood. I was not prepared for this at all. I mean, all these are logs all along the back and sides. You can see in there is planks so that it looks nice, glowstone on the bottom of each one. Um, and then even just the chests. I mean, a stack of logs makes like maybe 5 of these. So, I mean, just the chest alone was several stacks of logs. And then all I have left now is the frames. I was originally going to do the frames on these logs, and then I didn't realize, like, it works fine here. That goes with those. But then this one, what does that go with? This side or this side? So unless I want 2 chests for each item, which seems a bit much, then yeah, this is how we'll have to do it, which is fine. I don't mind. I kind of prefer to not have to worry about clicking on the frame, but it's fine. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Nothing too exciting. I used diorite, trying to keep mixing in different blocks, and I realized I have a ton of diorite and a ton of stone, and I really didn't really want to do a stone brick look in here. So I decided to mix it up, and I actually really like how it turned out. Um, this is another one that I need to add some texturing to probably the ceiling and the floor. I could throw in like wool, quartz, bone blocks, something, regular diorite, or even mix in polished granite or polished andesite or both. And then I want to do something with these corners. This is so that these line up because, yeah, these stick in and these stick in. So we can't start a log here and then a double chest here and a double chest here. That doesn't work. So I just pushed them back, made them line up with this too, which is nice. But now we get these little corners where I want to do something, put some plants. Uh, I don't know, maybe some different crafting stuff because I'm assuming in the chest room we're gonna want like a crafting table and stone cutter and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, so it's not fully ironed out, but I mean it's pretty much done. I just need to finish moving the frames in. Uh, I can show you why. Digging this and I heard that slime and digging the other part of the village area has just given me so many blocks. I'm gonna need at least 2 double chests just for all the stone. But yeah, we have that barrel over there. Nothing in here. That's just lava buckets. So that one's fine. But yeah, we have this barrel. And then we have one down here from digging this out with a bunch of stuff. And then there's like 2 or 3 down here. Yeah, all the rails for moving them, stuff from digging it out, stuff from digging it out. Uh, so yeah, it's getting out of hand. We really need to get the storage going. So I'm glad I got that done. Took a little while. I also have this random chest. But yeah. Now I need to finish getting enough leather for all of these frames and then decide how we're gonna organize this stuff too. And I can show what I mean here. If I do, we're gonna need even more wood than that. Let's do like that, and boom. Just barely more than that. So yeah, that I mean that's like just over a stack of logs. This, I don't think this will be, yeah, this isn't even going to be close to the rest of them. They just go so fast. I mean, it's a little bit of them. Oh, and we're out. So yeah, we still need all those. This whole back wall, these ones, but progress. So that's what the cows are for. Uh, oh, and I don't think I showed this either, but I did put a staircase in. Really simple one. Left the side open. I left the back originally just empty, and I thought it'd be cool to be able to make a little basement. So that's what I'm doing with that now. Oh, did he run into the cactuses? Cacti? I hear another one. That's how you can tell we're spawn proof, and we keep getting more and more slime. So that's cool. What are y'all doing? But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I'm trying to shorten the episodes up a bit, and the it's already pushing 30 or 40 minutes. So I'm gonna call it there, and then next one, when we come back, hopefully I will have everything in the chest room, so we're a bit more organized. Um, and we'll be working on whatever that deep dark secret under there is. And yeah, but I think that's it. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.